forward to it.
All right, we'll start. Talk to me first off about, you had a quicker recruitment than O'Shea Clark. He told us about 36 hours, I think.
Yeah, we've had some around that same era, but he's a quick one for sure.
What about his game? It jumps out. Obviously, the kid is small but fast.
Yes. That's the thing you weigh is that, his size, can you hold up? But really, if you're a small guy, do you have some meat to you? Do you have some muscle tone and some muscles that will hold up? And then obviously look at, can they tackle the guy? Can they touch him? It's not even going to matter.
Right.
But you got top end speed. You got true 100-meter dash speed, 40-yard dash speed, and playmaking ability. And at the high level of teams that he plays in Texas, that's also pretty big number to throw 700 yards receiving in 6A Texas.
Yeah. How about Duran? He's a year ago we were thinking that Duran was going to be the guy that we were going to be watching, kind of take some visits, go across the country, and he ended up being really solid to you throughout. What was the recruiting process like with him?
Well, it was great because he's a Mizzou guy all the way through, and his family and all the people in Kansas City are saying he's Missouri all the way. So, there were some times there this summertime, I might go here, I might go there. But, ultimately he said, I'm going to try to commit myself and being a Missouri Tiger. And that was darn good down the stretch.
I know he's only been a receiver maybe a couple years, but, how confident are you that he's a kid that's polished enough and ready?
Well, we saw him in camp. 3 years ago, I think you might have seen him too, as a guy who was here at camp that was a playmaker at receiver. And so then he went back to high school and played running back for a couple of years. And for me, truthfully, I like to see that because you're used to running with the ball after you make a catch at receiver. And we know he has good hands. We know he's got great speed, and certainly the size. And his jumping ability and his vertical jump and all that are pretty special. And so he got dinged up a little bit even this year. Transferring schools is always a good challenge, but he didn't get to show what really we think he can do. So we think he's a pretty special guy and got good size and obviously good speed. It hadn't shown much.
Last thing, I know you talk about the guys you got, but the last week, is it something you get used to after you've done this for a while? It's still frustrating the way this process can go?
It's always the guys that you think you got is always entertaining at the very last minute. And I think it shows we're recruiting the right kind of guys. But truthfully, we'll talk about the guys we got, and everybody else can go their separate ways.
All right, Coach. I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Good to see you again.